think I just found one of the craziest builds in NBA 2K26. This 6'11 point guard power forward build is insane, man. You got a point power forward build that'll literally run the floor, do it all, cook up. Literally felt unstoppable on this build. I ain't gonna lie, I felt unstoppable. 6'11 power forward is crazy, man. I have to show y'all your build. I know y'all like, dang, didn't you just drop a 6'10? Yes, but this is different because we're a big man. We're a big man, so it's different. This 6'11 power forward must be shown. I'm gonna show you in this video. Let's get to it. Listen up, our partners at DraftKings Pick 6 have a deal you don't want to miss. New DraftKings customers, this one's for you. When you play $5 or more on your first paid Pick 6 entry, you'll get a $50 in bonus pick instantly. That's right, play $5, get 50 in bonus picks to keep your slips and take your shot at the big payout. Just use my link, promo code Brother Jones, to sign up and start playing. If you've been thinking about trying Pick 6, now's the time to join. Use my link and promo code Brother Jones to sign up, and all new DraftKings customers can play $5 and get 50 in bonus picks instantly. Let's build some slips. All right, so for starter, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be 6'11", 210 with a 6'11 wingspan. Alright, so this is a power forward build. This is not a small forward. So you're the help to the big man in rec. Like say a lot of y'all play rec, so this is a perfect rec build. This is perfect rec build. This is a perfect complement to a center because you're more offensively minded. You're like an offensively minded guard-ish type build. Low-key, you could call yourself Kevin Durant-ish if you want to. You low-key could like Kevin Durant type of build. Alright, so let's start off. First thing we're gonna do is an 87 drive and dunk. We're gonna be able to dunk really well at 87. All right, we're gonna be able to do contact dunks. Standing dunk going at 90. All right, we're gonna do a 90 standing dunk, a 76 close shot, a 75 driving layup, and a 70 post control. Now with the standing dunk, I like 6'10 and up because you can do both. Like this is like the tallest you can be and still get a driving contact dunk. So yes, you'll be able to get the driving contacts and the standing, so you can finish really well. And what I did +5 on my standing dunk and took this to 95 just to be crazy. I didn't have to, but I took it just to give it like an all-around threat. No matter where I am, whether I'm under the goal or shooting the three, you can't check me. All right, that's what I did. That's what I did. Next thing, let's go to three-pointer. I'm gonna put it to 89 because we're going to use 2 cap breakers on our shooting specialization to take it to 91 and shifty shooter gold, which is what's gonna happen. I also put mid-range at 80 and free throw at 71 just so I can cap break this higher too. But I will end up getting a 91 three-pointer, so you'll be able to run around and fade around the three really easily. You can low-key max 2 shifty shooter and just walk around with legend shifting shooter and then walk around with legend set shot and just be one of those. In playmaking though, we're going 75 ball. Yes, you'll be able to dribble. You will be able to dribble the ball really well with the build. And speed with balls going to 68. All right, for pass accuracy, we're going to 85. So yes, we'll be able to throw the football. We'll be able to throw dots. Be able to throw the football very accurately. No Joe Flacco. Ball handle, we got 75, so you get good SIGs with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you the SIGs that I got later in the video. Speed with ball, the bare minimum to get bronze lightning launch. It's a tier 2, so you can take it, use the max 2 to take it to gold. That's what I personally did. I took the joint to gold, so now I can move around. It's crazy. You might see some in the gameplay back. It's me on rec, cooking up in random rec, by the way. I have no team, just like you. I have no team. I ain't got no sweat team. I don't know none of these brothers. They probably in the game chat talking, hey, who this? And all that. They don't know me. Let's keep going, though. Not vert, but perimeter D going to 74. Okay. Steals going to 60. And then interior D going to 74. And then we got block at 84. So we can get all the good block animations. Paint Patrol is silver. Hot Fly to 9. So, yes, the build has a sense of defense also. It ain't just an offensive player. We do have a sense of defense, and that's the beauty of it. So that's the thing that most a 6'11 won't have, is a good block rate, but we do. Rebounding, it's gonna go to 80. All right, we're gonna get 80 rebounding, 75 offensive rebound. Okay, offensive rebound, and this is perfect as a power forward. You don't really need 92. 92 helps, 96 helps, but this is more of an offensive minded build. So rebound ain't too crazy. You're not a center, you're a power forward. Now if you get put at center, you just gonna have to cook them offensively. I ain't gonna, that's what I be doing. I be torching these centers. I'll be like, oh, bet you may get a few more rebounds than me, but I'm dropping 40 on you. So let's go to physicals now. Speed going to 79. You're faster than everybody, or all centers. You about as fast as a 6'9", basically, because 6'9s are normally about 84-ish. You were like in the ballpark. Strength, I ain't ever upgrading strength high again. I had a whole 99 strength build, it was useless. Useless. Strength is terrible in my opinion, unless you're like, I don't know. I don't like strength, me personally. This is not the game for strength. Vert going to 83. Okay, and this is gonna give you Hall of Fame pogo. It's gonna help you with rise up. It's gonna help you get rebounds. Cause they said back then, you know, I think 2K Left Ben said, and I want to stay fast. I could have raised his rebounding, but then you lose the speed. I kind of want to stay around 79 speed because, you know, I like being fast and running around off ball. You know, them center be pressing me with the logo. But I think this is a user-friendly build too. I really think this build is a really user-friendly that almost any casual should be able to make some out of, because it's not really cap breaker reliant like a lot of builds that I have shown. This is not a cap breaker reliant build. You know, I know a lot of people like the builds that go from 63 ball to 89, but this one, I didn't want to do a lot of cap. Every build ain't meant to, you know, I just mix it up. Sometimes I do cap breaker heavy. Sometimes I do builds that, you know, you can kind of take off rip no matter how many you got and cook up. If you're done though, you're going to get shades of Evan Mobley, Chris Webber, and Anthony Davis. You're going to get an inside out playmaking eraser, which is a crazy name. It's the first time I've ever seen that name, I think. But then again, there's so many names. I don't even think people care about names anymore. But let me show you how I upgraded it. So these are the cap breakers that I put on the build, as you see right here. I put it on standing dunk to get that 95. Now, is it necessary? No, but it's nice. I put his driving layup higher too because I saw it was a big boost to layup. I'm like, hey, why not? Why not get his layup to like 90 something? You know, on top of it, on top of the standing dunk. So I did 95 standing dunk. I gave him his 3 ball and all that. That's one of the main things I want to do. I kind of want to just max his layup out so we can have a really high layup, do floaters and all that stuff combined with that. You know, and also, you know, you can make his midi high too if you really wanted to. You can make the midi high too. Now for the SIGs that I have LeBron James pass style, Giannis dribble. I've heard recently in comments pro's better, but Giannis is good for this height. And I got a lot of Kevin Durant SIGs. I use motion style, Drew Eubanks, which I ain't gonna lie, this joint be having me moving. I be moving with Drew Eubanks. I be moving. So I think this is a good motion style. And jump shot, cause somebody gonna ask, Michael Porter Jr. Baluba. Yeah, it's based. This is my jumper. Michael Porter Jr. and Baluba. I don't know why I keep saying set point. I don't know why they keep switching to that. But Michael Porter Jr., Baluba, and this is basically what I have. 100% Baluba and Michael Porter. But hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like, sub if you're new. There go another banger right there on the screen. You must check that out, man. You have to. That's a demi lock. The demi lock is back.